Hello guys, so today I want to talk to you about trading psychology. I want to talk about the difference between learning a strategy and actually executing on that strategy. So let's first start with my experience. I know when I just started trading, I really thought, okay, the first thing I need to do, I need to learn the strategy and well then that would be about it. I just execute it, just trade it, make the money, and it turned out to be not so simple. And I did watch a lot of trading psychology on YouTube from, let's say, Mark Douglas. He has a very good YouTube series. He has very good books also. What he was saying and what other, let's say, trading psychologists were saying is learning a strategy is easy, but executing on that strategy is the hard part. So the execution is what makes trading so hard. And in my experience, when I started, learning the strategy was really, really hard, at least for me personally. Learning all the patterns, all the confluences, learning the small nuances and the small differences. So a little background, I'm a price action trader, so just pure price action, no indicators, nothing. I trade only on the 1 hour chart and I trade chart patterns. So to learn that patterns, it really took me a long time. And what happened to me is I took long strings of losses where I really didn't know what I was looking for. So my strategy had holes in it. My technicals were pretty bad, especially in the beginning. And I took all sorts of chart patterns. It was really hard to distinguish between a high probability pattern and just a valid pattern, which usually loses. So I wanted to share this with you guys, especially with you beginner traders, to learn a strategy, to learn the technicals. For some people, it may not be that easy. For me, it was pretty hard and it took me a long time. So I have been trading now for 2.5, 3 years, something like that. And I learned the technicals in around 1.5 to 2 years to really learn the patterns and to really know what I'm looking for in the markets and to have the confidence to actually take those trades. So whenever someone tells you learning the strategy is easy, I think they mean it's easier than actually executing on that strategy. So back to my story, okay, it took me 1.5, 2 years to learn the technicals. I learned the patterns and I was pretty confident. I was pretty confident that now I know how to trade and I can consistently take out money from the markets. Well, turned out to be not so true because now the psychology came into play. Now the hardest part actually came into play. And I couldn't really understand it back then when everyone was saying the psychology of trading is really hard, like trading is 90% psychology, 5% risk management, 5% technicals, blah, 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 everything like that. Well, after starting to live trade, after passing some funded accounts, losing funded accounts, huge drawdowns, I really had a wake-up moment and I really saw what trading is about. Well, it's about the psychology. So what exactly do I mean when I say executing the trades and psychology of trading? Well, I mean you will have losing periods, you will have huge drawdowns, maybe 10, 15, 20 trades, all depends on your strategy. I know I had 24 trades in a row that lost last year, so it can happen. I eventually did make all the losses back and of course made profits as well. That's all because I keep the winners big, keep the losses small. So even that huge losing streak was let's say minus 24%, and I made 60 or 70% profit in January. So in the end, it all balances out. But at that point in time, when I was taking those losses, it was really, really hard to keep trading and to keep executing the strategy. I definitely was looking to switch strategies or do at least something different because I kept missing the winners. I just didn't take the winners for some reason and I took all of the losses. So that's trading psychology. Sometimes you will miss huge winners, you will take all of the losers, you will be down, drawdown, and there will be long periods with no trades. So for example, I'm a swing trader. I know for day traders it's a bit different. Okay, for day traders they have more consistent weeks and months, but for us swing traders, well, we can have a month, we can have 2 months of no trades, quiet markets, maybe plus 1%, minus 1%, break even. We can even be down 3, 4%. It happens. I mean, you can have bad months. And now when I'm saying this to you, it may be hard to picture in your head, but trust me, once you start trading, or maybe you have just started live trading, you will see what I mean, and you will see how the psychology of these quiet periods can impact you heavily. And that's what makes trading really, really hard. I would say the technicals make it hard. They're not easy to learn. So that's the first part that makes it hard, to learn the patterns, learn the confluences, backtest your strategy, spend a year, spend 2 years making absolutely zero money, which I did. I spent like a year and a half of making absolutely no profits, just learning the technicals. It's hard to just keep waking up every single day, do the back testing, do the market research, and build your trade plan when you have nothing to show for it. But then, once you learn the technicals, the hardest part comes. So every single one of these trading psychologists and other traders that have been telling this to me, that trading is 90% psychology, once you learn the technicals, it's completely true. It's 100% true. And that's what makes trading super, super hard. So this is something that the beginner traders really need to think about. They need to think about, okay, how do I actually make it? What distinguishes a winning trader or a successful trader from a losing trader? Because it's a journey. It's a journey. It will take you a few, I would say, years, definitely. I've never seen anyone become consistently profitable in less than a year and actually to be able to consistently extract money from the markets. So it's a journey. So as a beginner, ask yourself, what is the difference between a successful trader and a losing trader? I would say it is actually the passion for trading. It is the love of trading. In order to be successful in, I would say, anything in life, but especially trading, you need to love it. It really needs to be your number one priority. How do you know if you love trading? Well, when you wake up, do you go check the charts? When you're bored during the day, do you go and do some back testing? Are you excited to do some back testing? Are you excited to build your trade plan, to learn new things? To learn what works, learn what doesn't work, even if you're not making money. As I said, year and a half, you're going to be doing back testing. You're going to be making zero money. You will actually lose money if you have a small live account, because everyone loses in the beginning. That's how you learn. You learn from your failures. You learn from the mistakes. You learn from your losses. So then you know how to change your plan for the next few trades. If you don't live and breathe trading, if you're not on the charts 24/7, if you're not backtesting in your free time, if you don't enjoy backtesting or executing the trades, well, then I would say this game is not for you. And I just see loads of people on YouTube, on social media, like they treat trading like a hobby. They have a little bit of interest in it. They come from their full-time job, let's say 5 p.m., 6 p.m. They open up a few live streams, maybe execute some trades on their small live account. Maybe they open up a challenge, but that just doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't work like that. And they don't really love the game. And the number of people that treat trading like a hobby or like a side interest it's huge. There are millions and millions of people who are just wasting their time, wasting their money, when I'm sure they can do something else and something more productive and something where they will actually make money instead of losing it. So the more I trade and the more I go through these market cycles and the trading psychology, the more I can see that you cannot be successful in trading if you don't love it. Can it be like a side hustle, like some sort of a side income with your full-time job so that you can invest as a swing trader? Well, in order to get to that level, again, you need to put in the time. So you need to love backtesting. You need to love researching the markets. And if you don't love it, you're just not gonna do the work, and you're just gonna execute trades blindly. You see a confluence, you just buy, here you sell, and well, you're gonna lose money in the long run. So even to get to that level where trading is your side income, you need to put in some major work on the technicals and on your psychology. That's the reason I would say, as a beginner trader, ask yourself, do you love it? Do you love the game? If you do, great, stick through it, because it's gonna be a journey and it's gonna be a long journey. But in the end, it's gonna be worth it, and you're gonna feel fulfilled, you're gonna feel successful. So it's definitely worth sticking out till the end. But if you don't love it, if it's just kind of like your interest, if you're bored and you don't know what to do, so you open up YouTube, you look at some trading videos, or you look at Instagram, some sort of influencers with the Lambos and the Ferraris, well, I would say just maybe try to do something else, because again, you need to love the game. You need to be in trading 24/7. Weekdays, weekends, when you wake up, you're on the charts. During the day, you have a lunch break, let's say, or you come back from your job, you're doing 4 hours of backtesting. That's how you become successful. You can't just watch a couple of YouTube videos and become consistently profitable. Trust me, I tried that approach. I tried half-assing it, and well, I took some major losses, so it didn't turn out well. For me personally, I just know even if I didn't make money from trading in the next year, I will still be trading. So I may get a full-time job, but I will keep trading on the side. I'll just keep researching, because I know one day it will work out. And I just absolutely love trading. It's my number one interest in life. I know some people like to play tennis. Some people may like to have some sort of a side business. Some people like to play Call of Duty, play computer games. For me, I love trading. I remember when I was studying for my bachelor's degree, like when I finished uni, I'm back at the PC, I'm back testing, I'm researching the markets at least like 4 to 6 hours per day, and especially on the weekends because then I had the most time. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video to help out the beginner traders. I mean, it's a hard game and you can lose a lot of money. You can be in the game for 3 to 4 years. You can just keep taking the prop firm challenges, maybe blow a couple of live accounts and still not be consistently profitable. So maybe some of you will think about trading now and ask yourself, do you love it? If you don't, maybe try something else. There are a lot of businesses you can start that may interest you more. And if you do love trading, just stick to it. And maybe this video will make it easier for you, because if you love something, if you practice it every day, look, eventually you will succeed. So you won't fail if you just keep trying and you keep persisting. I know it took some traders a couple of years to become consistently profitable, maybe 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. In the end, they sticked through the bad periods and they managed to become consistent. So just keep at it, don't get discouraged. It's gonna happen eventually, but of course we never know when it will happen. So that's about it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and took some value. If you're interested in a 12-week mentorship program, again, I'm looking for only very serious traders. There's a link in the description to my website. Go to my website. You can either book a one-on-one coaching call or a full 12-week mentorship session. And again, so these coaching calls are really for those traders that love the game and that want to put in the work and who know in their heart that trading is, well, their calling. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.